Hi, Christina here. Today we are at my sister's dairy farm in Luxembourg, Wisconsin. And the history of it is that my brother-in-law Corey took it over from his grandpa, and my sister married into it. And they've been farming together for about 30 plus years. And you'll see behind me their dairy farm. They have about 125 dairy farm cows, black and white Holsteins. And we're going to take you inside to show you what they do before they milk. Okay, we're inside the dairy farm and we're here with my niece Jordan. And what she's doing with another worker is they're doing pre-chores before milking. So Jordan, can you explain?
Sure, there's a couple things that we do before we have to start milking. We sweep in their feed closer because throughout the day as they eat, the food gets pushed away, so you gotta sweep it in closer to them. The next thing we do is along the alley. You can see it's all the way down there. You have to scrape this whole entire middle alley. Just because throughout the day they like to poop on it, so you gotta scrape all that off. And then we put a nice coat of lime on it, all that white stuff on there. That's what we call lime. Just to keep it nice and clean, and if we were to move cows down the alley, it doesn't make it slippery, so they have some traction to walk on. We also do, if you look here, these grates. That's the things that they poop in, and then in the mornings when we milk, we turn on what's called a barn cleaner, and it takes it all the way out into our manure pit. So every day, or twice a day I should say, we have to scrape the grates just to get it out of the barn. We also lime and bed cows. This is the lime that we use to put underneath the cows just to keep them dry. You don't want cows to be wet because then they get something what's called mastitis, and that's bad milk that we can't put in our cooler. So we have to keep them nice and clean and dry, and then we'll give them some sawdust for some bedding so they have a nice comfortable place to lay down on.
Great. Well, we'll let you continue with your work and we'll just follow you around.
Sounds good.
So now their workers are mainly relatives. So niece Jordan, my nephew Danny work on the farm. And they also have some good friends that work on the farm. And here we have Kelsey, one of the workers doing the bedding. Make it nice and clean for the cows. So I'm in front of the cows now, and you can see they just got fed. They get fed throughout the day. They eat around 40 pounds of feed and 45 gallons of water. That is a lot for a cow. Okay, we're in front of the cows again, and I have with me my sister Maria, and we are going to talk about some fun facts. A typical day for a cow is that they eat for 8 hours, they sleep for 8 hours, and they chew cud for 8 hours. And Maria is going to explain what chewing cud is.
Well, for example, we just put their feet out in front of them, and then over here you have the cows taking a bite of their food, they're chewing it. So what chewing cud means is they're just doing this, going through the chewing motion. The food that's in their stomach comes back into their mouth, and they keep chewing it, breaking it down, getting the most energy out of their feed.
There you have it. And you see some of them drinking water, eating their food.
And here's their water cup. And they catch on pretty quick how to drink water. They take their nose and they press against this orange peg, and it pushes fresh water for them.
Very nice.
And they drink about 40 gallons of water a day. 40 to 45. That's a lot of water.
And here you see a cow